What do you want?
I want someone that loves me, that won't ever leave me, that respects me.
No.
Right now, Ethereum is absolutely gulping with gainers like a fish in a dish, as the DXY continues to plummet in this new week, while the entire altcoin market cap yet again sets another new all-time high. And for the first time since summer of 2018, as ETH was plummeting in value, Ethereum breaks above 7% on the Bitcoin pairing. But will the king of crypto, Bitcoin, soon also be attempting new all-time highs? Butter your biscuits and swallow some salami, because if you don't have any crypto, you'll be crying to your mommy. I'm your host, Nathan Nectar, and like a honeybee, I'm going to absolutely pollinate you with knowledge. Absolutely insanely big, guys. We have a lot to be jumping into today, as, oh my good golly goodness, I could barely sleep last night, as around, like, my time, 1 a.m. or so, Ethereum started absolutely blasting to the upside, and Bitcoin actually had a really nice move above $59,000 late last night as well. And the first thought that popped in my noggin was, are the two kings of the blockchain about to absolutely erupt? Well, lo and behold, we did have a little bit of an eruption, if you know what I mean, and a lot of other things as well. And this new week is poised to be absolutely ginormous, confirmed. Well, so you guys are new to the channel, Mr. Mommy Milkers, and as well, without any further ado, let's dump on in. When there's milk in this boy's cup, you know crypto just can't stop going up, guys. So as well, taking a look at Ethereum, it is absolutely defying odds, and this is something we talked about. My chart got erased, so I kind of had to do a rough redrawing of this, going back like, this goes back like 15 months, but basically an upper level of resistance for Ethereum that we touched on many times, okay, back here, especially right after the crash in March of 2020, then here back at the end of summer of 2020 as well, and then here the first couple of months of 2021, and that is exactly where Ethereum got boring, but then Ethereum absolutely started surprising all of us, and now, again, it's peeking its head out of this like 15 month channel. You know, we're no longer seeing this as resistance yet. And in fact, yesterday we actually had a little bit of a boring day, but we held support on this line and we continued going up. And guys, as I've been saying, I don't think Ethereum's done yet. Ethereum is so bullish right now. And here's the deal. The more gains that Ethereum is able to capture, the more impressive that Ethereum is. I think what this does is allow altcoins in general to just be a little more prosperous. And what I mean by that is that Ethereum, I think, is just doing something very special, amazing for Ethereum holders. But I think there's an added benefit that I also think is just awesome in the space. I think it will just allow a lot of these other altcoins to become more prominent and dominant in terms of market share. Meaning, guys, moving forward, I know this isn't a popular opinion with some of you, but I think it is actually very popular also with a lot of you. And I just think that altcoins are going to continue taking out of this Bitcoin dominance long term. There are going to be waves that are going to be temporary. You know, is it possible Bitcoin dominance gets all the way down to 20% or something crazy this cycle? Okay, if that would happen, I think that would be temporary. But let's look to the next cycle. Potentially in the next cycle, could Bitcoin drop far below 20% dominance at a certain point, with the overall prevailing trend just being Bitcoin dominance going down in the long run? Because as we were doing the absolutely insane bull market of 2017, guys, look at this. It went all the way up to about 70% Bitcoin dominance before crashing for weeks and weeks on end, all the way down to half of that, 35%. So back from November, actually this all happened within about a 2-month time period. So November 27th to kind of the middle of January, we saw Bitcoin dominance go from 70% down to 35%. And as you can see, the entire, multi-year bear market that we endured, the highest that Bitcoin ever returned to was right about 70, 72 or 3%. It was never even able to capture 3/4 of market dominance again. It never got up to 75% since then. And now, I expect that this current cycle we're in still has at least a few months left and the most exciting alt gainers to come. Okay, so I'm saying I think there's a lot more alt gainage specifically to come, but a lot of Bitcoin gainage to come as well, 6 digits easy. I think my target, okay, this is just my opinion, my target minimum for Bitcoin this year is 200,000. Okay, so about 150,000 roughly to be added to Bitcoin from here on out. But I think altcoins are going to be more impressive. Obviously, return or ROI wise, I think altcoins are going to obviously have much bigger gains for the people holding them. But with that being said, we saw this crash from 70% down to 35% literally the last 2 months of the bull market. That spelled the literal end of the bull market. So this crash from 70 to 35, that was the end of the bull market. Once we hit 35, this was in like roughly the middle of January, that was the end of the bull market. After that, it was bear market. So what we saw after that was Bitcoin dominance absolutely climb here. And again, Bitcoin was probably the smartest thing to have your money in during the bear market. If you were in crypto, it was smart to have most of your money in Bitcoin. However, what we're seeing now is, guys, again, like I just said, I don't think we only have a month left of this bull market. I think we have multiple months, 3 to 4 months left of this bull market. And with that being said, we're already seeing dominance for Bitcoin approach those absolutely crazy lows that Bitcoin only spent, a few weeks at back in 2018. So we're already seeing Bitcoin dominance get absolutely destroyed. And this is just the trend that I think is going to continue. And basically, if I would have to sum up the last few minutes, I think altcoins are going to continue taking market dominance as this technology of cryptocurrency continues to revolutionize and newer applications are developed and utilized, whether it be lending and decentralized finance or whatever it is. There is a lot of amazing opportunity in this space. And that's beside just Bitcoin. Bitcoin's amazing, but there's other things as well. And I've been trying to say that for years, and so have other people as well. But it's absolutely incredibly exciting. So as well, if we take a look at Bitcoin, what in tarnation is Bitcoin doing here? And look at this. We're just getting right now a retest of trying to hold this 50-day moving average. Bitcoin has been trading sideways, as we've been discussing for weeks as well. I personally think, as I've been saying for weeks and weeks, the next big move for Bitcoin is going to be the upside. Okay, it's just holding, and actually it's doing exactly what we mentioned over literally the past month or so. Okay, we got this bearish cross back here at the end of April, and what I said was this looks very similar to what we saw back, I believe it was September of 2020, where we got a bearish cross, but we just traded sideways. And that's what I said I think was going to happen with Bitcoin. We get a bearish cross, but that doesn't mean we're going to dump. I said I think we're just going to trade sideways and then ultimately blast off, and that's still exactly what I think is going to happen. And so far, that's exactly what has been happening. So I would still put another week or two maybe on this to where I think Bitcoin could still just kind of trade within this pretty big range from 50 to 60K. I don't really think it's going to spend too much time on the lower end of 50K, but within this range before ultimately blasting up before this month of May 2020, before this month of May 2021 is over. And as well, look at this, another new all-time high for the entire altcoin market cap. Guys, literally 2 weeks ago, I said that I thought we would be hitting a $1.5 trillion altcoin market cap in the month of May, okay? And I got a lot of people telling me, are you insane? You're way too bullish for that. And guys, today we hit 1.4, okay? Literally, let's take a look at this. We got within 3% of hitting 1.5 trillion, and there's still over 20 days left of this month. So as I've been saying, I think this is inevitable, and I think we're going to go above 1.5 trillion for the entire altcoin market cap this month. Okay, back in April, I said in May I thought we were going to hit a $1.5 trillion market cap for the altcoins, and I was just saying I'm really bullish on altcoins. And as of today, we're within a fraction of actually hitting that, which ultimately I think we are going to hit that. It could be literally any day, but yeah, I still think it's going to happen in May of 2021. Just incredibly bullish. But yeah, Ethereum I think is still going to be hitting, I think it could easily hit $45, even $5,000 this month as well. But the big question is, will Ethereum need a pullback, or is it just going to keep going straight up? But that's a great question. At this point, Ethereum is a little overextended, but Ethereum is fundamentally very bullish. And again, my favorite thing about crypto right now is that people outside of the mainstream, because a lot of people that are outside of crypto, they've heard of Bitcoin, but for a lot of people, that's it. Now Dogecoin as well. So for people that aren't really invested in crypto, they know Bitcoin, and now they know Dogecoin. But they're really going to start hearing, and they are hearing about things like Ethereum, and then we start to get into that exciting stuff where they start hearing about all those other cryptocurrencies, in the top 10, 20, 30 that are also very interesting, good projects. Even outside of the top 30 a little bit, not every cryptocurrency is good. In fact, 99% of the cryptocurrencies are absolutely trash scams, but that's because there's literally thousands of cryptocurrencies. Many of them are just scams and garbage, but that 1% less that are good, Many of them are within the top 10, 20, 30, 40. So that's very exciting. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to smash that like, mommy milkers. And as well, guys, make sure to take advantage of our Hardwell wallet bonuses, our trading bonuses, our TA bonuses, anything like that in the comments or description below. Absolutely very big. This is a very exciting time. We're counting down the days now. Well, we're counting down the weeks, kind of. I still think we have a very nice opportunity to be bullish many, many months ahead. But, well, I'll say I think at least 2 or 3 months left. I personally think closer to 4 months left of bullishness. But again, guys, just very, very exciting. I've been reading comments from so many people saying about how excited they are and how happy they are that they got into crypto. And that's exactly what you want to hear, right? This is fundamentally helping a lot of people. A lot of people watch people like me, watch all of the other people on YouTube, follow a lot of Twitter accounts, get information on Reddit, wherever they get it from. A lot of people look into this and they think, wow, this is kind of cool technology. I wonder if I can make some moolah from this. And lo and behold, people that have been in, especially from 2020 and before, but most of the people that watch my videos have been watching the videos for a long time. So it feels good knowing a lot of people out there watching these videos have benefited so much from being in this space. And yeah, I read comments every day. And as always, guys, watch out for scammers. I am not going to email you. I'm not going to send you private messages. It's not because I don't like you. It's not because I don't want to. Well, honestly, I'm just exhausted from reading and responding to comments in general. So I kind of really don't go out of my way to start a new conversation because I'm exhausted with all of the conversations and with all of the things I've already read. I just don't have the mental capacity to even barely deal with the things that I'm already getting. So there's literally zero chance that I'm going to go out of my way to message you and ask you to, I mean, it's a scam. So if you get a message from me, don't respond. It's a scammer. Without any further ado, it's a break. Bye-bye.